Did you know Japan has over 1,000 cherry blossom spots, but only a few will truly take your breath away? Imagine standing under a tunnel of pink petals, a gentle breeze sending blossoms swirling through the air. That's the magic of Sakura. Season. In this guide, I'll show you the top 7 must-visit places for the most unforgettable cherry blossom experiences, along with the perfect season and exact timing to see them at their peak. Planning a spring trip? Stay until the end for the ultimate Sakura adventure. Number 7. Hirosaki Castle, Aomori. Hirosaki Castle is a real-life cherry blossom wonderland. This historic castle is surrounded by over 2,500 sakura trees, creating a stunning pink reflection on the castle moat. One of the most magical sights here is the famous Sakura petal carpet. When cherry blossoms fall, they cover the water in a blanket of pink petals, making it look like a dream. For a truly special experience, you can rent a boat and take a peaceful ride through the petal-filled moat. The cherry blossoms in Hirosaki bloom later than in Tokyo, usually reaching their peak in late April. This makes it a perfect spot if you miss the early blooms in other parts of Japan. Number 6. Mount Yoshino, Nara. Mount Yoshino is Japan's most legendary sakura mountain. With over 30,000 cherry trees covering the slopes, it looks like a pink wave flowing through the valley. You can take a scenic hike or ride the ropeway to the top for breathtaking panoramic views of cherry blossoms stretching as far as the eye can see. One of the best viewing points is Hanayagura Observatory, where you can see cherry blossoms in layers, from the foothills to the summit. Cherry blossoms here usually peak between early and mid-April. Number 5. Chirato Pagoda, Yamanashi. This is one of the most iconic cherry blossom views in Japan. Imagine Mount Fuji in the background, a traditional red pagoda, and cherry blossoms framing the scene. It's a dream spot for photographers. If you want the perfect shot, make sure to arrive early to avoid the crowds. Be prepared for a short hike. You'll need to climb 398 steps to reach the viewing platform, but the view is absolutely worth it. The cherry blossoms here usually reach full bloom in early to mid-April. Number 4. Meguro River, Tokyo. If you want to see cherry blossoms in the heart of the city, Meguro River is the place to go. Over 800 cherry trees line the river, creating a breathtaking pink tunnel that stretches for miles. The best time to visit is at night when the Yozakura, or night sakura, lights up the entire riverbank. The illuminated blossoms reflect on the water, creating a magical atmosphere. While strolling along the river, don't forget to grab a seasonal cherry blossom-themed drink from a local cafe. Cherry blossoms along Meguro River usually bloom from late March to early April. Number 3. Philosopher's Path, Kyoto. Philosopher's Path is one of Kyoto's most peaceful and scenic cherry blossom spots. This 2-kilometer stone path follows a quiet canal, surrounded by hundreds of cherry trees. Did you know this path was named after a famous philosopher who walked here daily for inspiration? For the best experience, visit early in the morning, when the path is quiet and the soft morning light makes the cherry blossoms even more stunning. The cherry trees here usually reach full bloom in early April. Number 2. Ueno Park, Tokyo. Ueno Park is the ultimate hanami, or flower viewing party, spot in Japan. This massive park has over 1,000 cherry trees, and during peak bloom, it turns into a giant festival. Join locals for lively picnics, try delicious street food, and experience the joyful Sakura celebration. If you prefer a quieter experience, take a walk to Shinobazu Pond, where you can see cherry blossoms reflecting beautifully on the water. Cherry blossoms in Ueno Park usually bloom from late March to early April. Number 1. Fuji 5 Lakes, Yamanashi. This is one of the most breathtaking places to see cherry blossoms. In Japan, imagine a peaceful lake, pink blossoms in full bloom, and the majestic Mount Fuji towering in the background. It's pure perfection. One of the best spots for viewing cherry blossoms and Mount Fuji together is Lake Kawaguchi. The still waters create an incredible reflection of the Sakura and Japan's most famous mountain. If you want the clearest view of Mount Fuji, go early in the morning before clouds start to cover the peak. Cherry blossoms around Fuji. 5 lakes usually reach their peak in early to mid-April. Which Sakura spot would you visit first? Let me know in the comments. For more amazing travel destinations and tips, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next adventure.